Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, December 24th, 2016, and this is your fun fact of the day. You heard of the bootstrap paradox. This is one of those terms for something that's essentially impossible in how we understand a lot of the things how they work today. It's called the bootstrap paradox because of its literally interpreted impossible name. The idea is supposed to be that you're supposed to be able to pull yourself up over a fence by tugging on your bootstraps. Obviously, this isn't going to work. Don't try it. But if we remove ourselves from conventional means and measures, and look at it from a fourth-dimensional perspective, we even see that if the means become far more likely and possible, that the outcome remains just as impossible. Give you an example. So there's this time traveler, has a time machine, can go anywhere in time. One of his heroes, his greatest passion for, is Ludwig van Beethoven. Great desire for it. And one day, this time traveler realizes, what's the point of having a time machine if you can't meet your heroes? So off he flies to 18th century Germany to meet the man himself. But he gets to Germany, can't find Beethoven anywhere. No one's heard of him. Not even his family have any idea what this time traveler is talking about when he's asking, where is Ludwig? Beethoven literally doesn't exist. The time traveler panics. He can't bear the thought of a world without Beethoven. Fortunately, he just happens to have every single bit of sheet music from everything Beethoven ever wrote. He brought the sheet music for Ludwig to sign, so he just happens to have it on hand. So he copies out all the concertos, all the symphonies, and every piece that Beethoven ever composed, and gets them published. He becomes Beethoven himself, because he's the one that published it. He put the name on it. History continues without barely a feather ruffled. From then on, people know of the great Ludwig van Beethoven and all of his great music that he composed. But here's the problem. If Beethoven didn't exist in the first place, allowing this time traveler's own sheet music to exist because of that music, then who put the notes and phrases together? Who actually composed all that music? This is one of those things that's easily described as circular logic. Time traveler goes to meet Beethoven, Beethoven's not there, gets music published, becomes Beethoven, time traveler goes to meet Beethoven, but he is Beethoven. So Beethoven does exist, but he doesn't exist. So it's one of those things that no matter how you look at it, it's actually not possible from how we currently understand things. Even with the help of time travel. Going back to the simple example, if you try to pull yourself up over a fence by your own bootstraps, you're pulling up, but you're also pulling yourself down at the same time. So unless you have some sort of magical inversion concerning your body that allows you to pull up and down at the same time, beating gravity and getting yourself over the fence, then congratulations to you. Patent that right now because you're going to be rich. But the bootstrap paradox is what this phenomenon is known as. Hope you've enjoyed this fun fact of the day. See you tomorrow.